Warning, the following video contains extraordinary amounts of super-speeded Italian plumber madness. If you are easily offended by fast-walking fat guys with red hats, please close this video immediately. I'm not kidding. If you suffer from herpes, swine flu, Alzheimer, bulimia, hypertrichosis, or pneumono ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, you may be in danger of developing a minor asthma which could result in life-threatening surgery if you watch this video. You've been warned. Hey everyone, welcome back to Super Mario 64. Today we are, as you may notice, and from that very clever warning that we got, we're collecting the 100 coins in super speed. So, yeah, I've basically just super sped every single 100 coins mission, well, or at least the first 10 of them, and made them fit into the YouTube time limit. And as you know, there's 15 100 coins missions, so I could only fit 10 into this video, so tomorrow I'm most likely going to upload the remaining 5, and then the next day I'll move on to Bowser, which is the final star. Yeah, so, yeah, seriously, though, if you guys find this kind of makes you nauseous or kind of, I don't know, makes you dizzy or something, because the super speed kind of has camera angles that might be kind of weird for some people, so, I don't know, if you have something that, like, you can't watch stuff like this, then I recommend you don't watch. I mean, it's kind of a filler episode, but still, it's not that bad, so, just suck it up. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be just ranting about some stuff, and you guys should know what stuff that is. That's right, guys, it's finally time to rant about Nintendo Logic! Yes, Nintendo Logic. Everyone loves Nintendo Logic, don't they? Yeah, they do. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Nintendo Logic is that kind of stuff that just Nintendo games seem to have that doesn't make sense to anyone but themselves, or something along those lines. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think anyone is, but only except for Nintendo. They know their own logic. That's about it. But anyway, today I'm going to be talking about everything from Mario to Zelda to Pokemon, anything Nintendo, even Metroid, if I kind of remember anything from that. But yeah, how about we start off with the very game we're playing, Super Mario. Well, any Super Mario game, you all know that you always have to collect coins, but where does Mario stick all of these coins that he collects throughout the levels? Nobody knows, it's all mysterious. Oh, and I didn't mention, but yeah, I've got a new microphone, so yes, I bought a new microphone today. I went shopping today. Yeah, I'll continue my rant later, but yeah, I went shopping today. As you guys know, I was gonna get the PS3, but I decided not to. Maybe I'll get it some other year, but yeah, I decided to go against that, and instead I went shopping, and I bought a couple of things, like speakers for my PC, and I bought this new microphone, and some stuff for school. So, yeah, let's continue on with the rant anyway. Yeah, I hope you like the quality. It's a pretty good microphone. I mean, I tested it in Emerald, and it sounded a lot better than my other videos, so I hope you guys like it. Alright, so continuing with the rant, where was I? Yeah, Super Mario. Where does he put all of these coins that he collects? I mean, look at him. He's just super speeding along, grabbing all of these coins. I mean, he gets 100, and where does he put them all? I frankly, I don't know. So that's a bit of Nintendo logic that really just doesn't make sense to me. And not only in Super Mario does this happen, but also in Pokemon. Like, how does he fit all of that stuff that he grabs along his journey in that tiny little bag? I mean, he can even fit a bicycle in a bag, for God's sake. And I know these Japanese people, they came up with this fold-up bicycle, but still, stop trying to make sense out of it. It just doesn't. And I know it's a video game, guys. It's not supposed to make sense, but it's fun to make fun of stuff like this. So, if you don't like this rant, then I guess just deal with it, because, I don't know, I find it funny to, you know, dispute about things that really you shouldn't be disputing over. But anyway, continuing on, yeah, so where does Mario put all of these coins, and how does the Pokemon guy manage to fit all of that stuff in his bag? And right here in the video, I did a bit of failing there, finding the warp thing, and then I went back and found it. But yeah, also in Legend of Zelda, where does Link put all of the items that he grabs? Seriously, he's got like a shield, he's got a giant hammer in Wind Waker, and he's just got a whole bunch of items, and basically the whole time the only thing you can see is his sword and shield. So where does everything else go? I have no clue, so that's just something that really doesn't make too much sense to me. That's about all there is to dispute or discuss about the whole item, I don't know, I guess you could call it item storing thing in Nintendo Logic. So let's move on to the next thing, and so I guess I'll just talk about Pokemon in general. Okay, so according to Pokemon what is it? Pokemon Logic. Once again, guys, I know it's a video game, but just don't worry. It's just me being mad at a video game. So, yeah, where is the logic in Pokemon? 10-year-old going out on an adventure all alone without any parental supervision. I mean, you know, there could be pedophiles out there. They could be anything, but no, they don't care about that. They just want to be Pokemon trainers and have magical adventures with their Pokemons. But they're 10 years old. Seriously. I mean, they could have, I don't know, I guess they wanted to attract the kids of that age, but really it's something that doesn't make sense. And, continuing with the topic of Pokemon. Really, Pokemons, what are they? Are they animals? They're some kind of creatures. I mean, people who make them, I know it's partly like Creatures Inc. or something, so you know they're creatures, but why would anyone in their right mind store a creature in an airtight ball? Isn't that like animal cruelty right there? And then pit him in battles. I mean, it's kind of animal cruelty, or yeah, it's kind of cruelty to animals. So I don't know what they were thinking with that, but hey, it worked, and now they've got a successful franchise there. So you know, if it works for them, then I guess everyone's happy, right? Right. Moving on. I guess I really didn't have too much planned for this whole rant, but I pretty much covered the most things that I wanted to talk about. So I don't know, we could move on to some other things. Some other things I was talking about with some friends before on Skype were, what is it, in Zelda, they've got a bunch of stuff that just really doesn't make sense. Like in Majora's Mask, they have that moon thing. I mean, I haven't really played Majora's Mask, what is it, the whole game. I've played, like, part of it, but I know there's this whole moon thing, and it keeps changing around, and it doesn't affect the tides of the ocean at all. Yet in Wind Waker, for whatever reason, everything's flooded, and it had nothing to do with the moon. So, I don't know. That's just something else that really doesn't make sense to me. Other things in Zelda, I can't really discuss too much about it because, I don't know, I don't really play Zelda too much. I mean, I've played a couple of games, but I'm not like a hardcore Zelda fan so that I know every single thing that doesn't make sense about it. I'm more about Pokemon, and I pretty much discussed everything that I wanted to about it. So I guess that's it. I mean, next episode, as I said, there's 5 more 100 coins things, so I guess I'll prepare a bit more for this whole Nintendo Logic rant. But I think there are a few more things that I can discuss. I mean, in my opinion, the series of Nintendo that makes the most sense is probably Metroid, and the only reason is because it takes place in space. And anything can happen in space. I mean, it's space. You never know what's out there, so that makes me kind of think that anything can happen. So that's the only reason Metroid would make any sense to me. But yeah, if it were like on the human worlds or whatever, if it's like the future or something, I mean, none of these games really have a time, like when it takes place. Like, they don't straight out tell you, hey, Mario 64 takes place in 1980 or something. But no, they don't do stuff like that, so you can't really judge the time periods. But for Metroid, it takes place in space. It's possibly the futures. So I can't really argue about that. I don't know, I really don't have too much else to discuss. So yeah, I guess I'll just, I don't know, I really don't have anything else planned, so yeah, I hope you like this whole video business thing. This is Dire Docks. I really hated this mission. If you guys don't know, Dire Docks is possibly the hardest 100 coins mission because there's barely over 100 coins in the level itself. So, this was really challenging for me. So, I guess for the rest of the video, just enjoy some epic music. And next time, I'll have something else planned for you. But I hope you like that little rant there about Nintendo Logic, because Nintendo Logic is the best logic of all time. Alright, so if you've actually stuck around this far, I just want to say thanks for watching, because really this was kind of annoying to watch, so yeah, congratulations to you. Next episode we'll continue the 100 coins. See you guys later.